Jump into the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Taco.
What time do you go to bed? Usually
Late. I'm a late-o Magato.
Do you?
I reckon 11:45,
Right.
12:10, soaking wet.
And when do you start dreaming?
11:46, 12:11, soaking wet.
So I'm hooked up with with Queen Elizabeth again last night in the
Oh,
palace.
Lizzie.
I didn't hook up with her.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
It's been so very long.
Hello, Jeremy. And this time she wanted me to audition for her bridge partner.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
you be my bridge partner?
Did you have the panic in your dream? Like,
No,
fuck, I don't know how to play bridge.
Yeah, I did. I said that to her.
Yeah, I don't know how to play.
But I need you. I will have your head.
Oh. When did they stop?
A beheading.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're still doing it.
So then why did the American army order 36,000 guillotines
Oh, did they?
about halfway through last year?
All right. Fact.
Yeah.
Fact-ish.
Is that we run out of bullets? Is
It's
that the next
cheaper.
go-to?
It's cheaper.
I would have thought swords would have been the next go-to. Get soldiers with swords again.
Yeah, you see, the French
Run
did.
out of bullets.
This is what was happening with the French, man. That's why they invented the guillotine. It was
Yeah.
taking way too long. The axe man. So much pressure.
I reckon. You know.
Because what if you miss?
Well, order another 5 guillotines,
Mm.
5 peasants at once.
Mm.
You know, get 5 steaks, 5 witches at once.
It's a head off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that if you do more than one witch, is that a cookout?
Anyway, so Queen Lizzie, right?
Yeah.
That starts over there in bloody Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah.
I didn't sleep until about, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the
Those
mornings.
Buckinghams.
And Instaham.
Sweet Buttockie hams, fresh from our hamster to your hamper.
The hamster is the guy that cuts the ham.
Instaham. There it goes. It works every time.
Mm.
But then the rest of the night spent, and this is how I know I'm dreaming, even though, I can't get to sleep.
Yeah.
But then you realise I'm not in Buckingham Palace,
No.
and Queen Lizzie doesn't want me as her card partner.
Have at it.
But the rest of the night spent trying to get
Work
home.
out the rules of
No,
bridge.
It was trying to get home.
Oh yeah. I've been having a few of those. Well, not I locked my keys in the car, but where did I park it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm losing my car all the time. It keeps
Yeah.
getting stolen.
I'm the car park. The Seinfeld episode happens to me
Oh,
where you
yeah.
just don't know which level you're on. You're walking around. You're like, I left it here, man, beside the pool.
Levels, Jerry.
That's always a frustrating one.
Yeah, so I'm just coming off that dream like an hour ago because
Did you win? Did you play?
Didn't win. I never.
Where'd it go? Like you did all that business. It's like, all right, I got to get ready for that. And then where'd the dream go?
Well, it went straight to. All right, I've got to get home for some reason.
Okay.
But it's getting home to Mum and Dad's house because we went over there for bloody family din-dins.
Do you dream of the current house or the old house?
Current.
do you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm 100% 1980s, circa 1992.
Right.
That setup, the exact same things on the bench,
Right.
TV in the same spot,
Mm.
all the stuff in the top drawer.
And then
It's
you
all
can't
there.
you can't find your bedroom because it's not where you think it is.
No, well,
and
I went to my old bedroom in a dream the other day, and I was up there just
Rummaging
I
around.
hadn't in the dream. I hadn't been there since I was there, so I was like, but what had happened is the window was left open, and the whole room was like an abandoned.
Since the last time you
house.
dreamt it.
Yeah. So it was left. There was leaves everywhere. Everything was caked in this
All the leaves are brown and the sky is
yeah,
grey.
It's true. But everything was where I left it as well. Exactly where I left it.
Is it anxiety? I think it's panic. Like just an overwhelming sensation of panic.
Okay.
So when I'm going to sleep, it's like someone's stolen my car. I can't find my shoes.
Oh, in the
can't-
dream
yeah,
sequence?
I can't
Okay,
remember.
I thought that's how you get yourself to sleep. You're not counting sheep. You're counting miseries. Yeah. I'm a quick go to sleeper.
Oh yeah.
I reckon I'm
Usually I'm
quick to dream.
Mm.
Quick to dream.
I know I'm quick to dream because if Cass gets up to go to the gym like she does, and then I go, I'll get an hour and a half of bloody.
What's that? Does she do the old? Don't tell me she does the old 5:30 in the morning gym.
No.
Why do they do that? Why do they have glasses?
Because Oprah Winfrey said one time on bloody show, you got to get your
Get
metabolism
up in the
going
morning
early.
and catch the early bird over there.
Yeah.
That's my
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna get a new car.
Throw away your old clothes.
You
over
get a
there.
car. You get a car over there. You haven't watched that TV in a week? Throw it in the bin. You don't need that.
How quickly did the talking to TVs? How quickly did the biggin TVs, the ones with the big backs?
Yeah.
They went pretty quick because remember they said
In 10 years' time, there's going to be flat screens on the bloody streets.
you see nothing but that.
Yeah.
That totally came true.
Every flat screen you see on the side of the road works. Pick them up.
But did we notice? Well, I guess we noticed the transition from thick to flat with the TVs. But did they all find a spot? Do we find a spot for all the TVs? Do we do it?
Yeah, we either turned them into fish tanks because you can retrofit an old TV to
How many of those can you sell at the bloody
at the market.
Security Esplanade?
I would say around about 0, and you stood there all day trying to sell it, and it cost you $50 for the stall.
And it's cold coming off that bay right there.
It is.
That's the bay, right?
That is a bay.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It all checks out. Weren't they trenching that bay at one stage? Wasn't there something?
Oh yeah, the bloody widening the channel.
How do we get
a good old scrape out?
How do we get a bridge across that gapo?
Oh, to Tassie?
Nah. God bless you. That's
going from like Sorrento or whatever to Bridgo.
Yeah. Are they too far?
Just do a ferry or drive around.
There is a ferry, isn't there? Okay, it all works out.
These Bridgos, man.
No?
I don't know how many people are going to be using it.
The technologies these days.
I don't know. Let's not get into civic engineering.
Why not? Why not? Let's go there. I reckon because you've seen that massive bridge that spans across
in China.
Is that where it is?
There's a few of them.
It goes from horizon to horizon. Yeah.
On a flat plane.
Yeah. Just flat as a tack, right? All the way there. And they did it. They pulled it off. So that's miles longer than Sorrento to the other Pupsy dudes.
I think it's more of a who's going to pay for the bastard.
Yeah.
Is it the people on the
Can't you
Portsy
get a fast
side?
train? If you put a train on it, then it becomes a political campaign.
Oh, that's
true.
They
always
they
bring
love
up
the fast
trains.
trains.
Yeah. And then I got a thing, speaking of trains, train talk, my letterbox, a works underway kind of situation where they're going from, I don't know, fucking over there to over there.
They're going across town traffic now. From like Clayton to Glen Waverley, which is, there's no train line going in that direction.
And it cuts through Glen Waverley and keeps on going out to the Pupsy Doos.
Yeah.
The mountains.
Yeah.
Right? And I looked at the map, and that line comes frighteningly close to my fucking corner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
and they said, don't be alarmed if you hear big explosions. We're just making tunnels to make the traveling of people more convenient.
Yeah. So how does this tunnel machine gonna? Is it like down low, and you're not going to be able to feel it?
Well, isn't it the Elon Musk drill? Isn't that his?
That's one of his boring company.
Yeah, he is so boring.
Yeah,
he is. Where to next? You've done the you've mastered the underworld by making a tunnel digging device. You mastered the roads by making the Tesla car. You mastered you mastered the airwaves. Oh, yeah, and space.
Yeah,
mastered the airwaves with your Twitter accounts. Off to space and beyond. Mars.
See, about
fuck this guy. Someone's going to stop him.
About this Twitter thing, though, like, I don't know, by the time this comes out, who knows what has happened, but
it's nothing.
What we're sensing this week is a lot of fake users.
Lots of bots.
And apparently, like, the more famous you are, of course, the more the scammers try to bot on your account.
Yeah, so what does that do? Does that draw... Do you think it's so that they can draw real people to it, and they're the ones they're targeting their advertising at? So they use bots to encourage people to get on there, right? You got, this dude's got 1 million users. Yeah, all right, I'll subscribe, but you're the first subscriber, and the rest of it's just like targeted ads. Bots. They're like, We'll pump up your numbers.
I think
you're going to run our ads.
I think it's an ego-based thing where you believe your little channel's getting. I've got 90,000 viewers or listeners or subscribers or whatever.
What? So what happens if they just disappear?
Well, this is the thing. It's a switch and bait. It's a bait and switch. It's a cook the books.
Cook the books.
Cook the books.
Yeah.
So, you want to sell your advertising space for as much as possible.
Course.
So you go,
the shareholders there.
man, that Jumping the Turnstile podcast is getting
a million
listens an episode, and then advertisers come and
right.
So but it turns out you've only got 25.
Right. There's no fact checker for bots, is there? There's no bot police.
The bot police. Hasn't you can pitch that bitch?
Bot police.
Bot cops.
Bot cops. Bot cops.
If you want to be a cop, you've got to be a bot.
It's one of those 90s internet sort of dealios where you go into a chair, you put the helmet on, and you actually enter
or
into
is it a sitcom where the bot has got to partner up with human, and it's like bots and men living together.
Bots and cops.
He's got wires.
He's got blood.
If the bots disappear, the bot cops come in, they disappear.
Well, then
now you're going to be revealed what kind of viewership you actually have.
Yeah, and then it just means that when you promise to pay $43 billion. Because it has X amount of watchers or subscribers.
Yeah, the shareholders are really riding my ass.
What do you do? Do you fold? Do you bankrupt? Like, what do they do there? Or do they just rebrand? New name. Bots are us.
Well, question to you, to the listeners. Twitter. Do you know anyone that uses Twitter? Maybe it's just that age group.
Well, they say that...
Does Audrey use Twitter?
They say that 90%, or it's very high. It's up in the 80s,
very
90s. In America, aren't using Twitter. It's the 90% comes from overseas. So
they say. So who? Who?
I don't know.
We're overseas.
Bot cops. That's why we need bot cops.
Can we get a woo woo?
Have I got one? I might even.
Yes.
Bot cops.
Oh, well done. Tonight on Bot Cops.
Well, that's Pitch That Bitch. That's good.
Yeah, we've done a few. We've got Dreams, we've got Pitch That, we've done Civil Engineering.
Okay, and then go back to the 8-ball.
Okay,
so I went to the market the other day and got a genuine 8-ball, and it's honest.
It's an honest ball, is it?
Is Bot Cops a sure thing?
Is Bot Cops a sure thing? 8-ball.
I mean, don't shake it too hard. It does get bubbles. It is a
Oh, it's so bubbly now. And then it's upside down. Cannot foretell now.
Okay, too many bubbles.
Way too many bubbles. How do they get the bubbles in there?
I don't know. We'll keep referring back to the 8-ball every once in a while to confirm our stupid ideas. What else you got there, Jezbot? Are you looking at your bloody doorbell camera again?
I'm looking into me notes over here.
No, because I saw before it goes ring a ding ding, and then you leave the camera on. You're just watching your front yard from your phone.
It's awesome. It makes me
How
feel
much
like
time do you spend on the doorbell cam?
I sit on my couch and I watch the outside on the cam. I don't go outside. I watch the outside on the cam.
Okay, well you get twice the amount.
Well, no, look, I paid off yesterday. Like no one comes to our door, but I've got one of those doorbells that calls me phone.
Yep.
And bloody hell, if it didn't go off yesterday when I was at work, and it's a delivery bloke, and he's just about to walk away by the time I turn it all on and turn the speaker on and go, hello, mate. It's like, comes up to the camera. Ugh.
That's when you should use your voices.
True.
Yeah.
Yes, just leave it at the door, lovey. Hello.
But it was like a massive delivery of Cassie's, purchases.
Yeah. Product for
all this and that.
Selling on.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Sounds like drug dealing.
It does.
But and then he stopped dead in his tracks. He heard the voice.
Stopped dead and then said, "What's your name?" I said, "Jezbot." And he wrote that down, and then he's out the door. But I just don't like people coming on my property. I think
My property.
I might need to put the doorbell on the front gate so they don't come into the property.
You see, you're gonna get dog buzz. You're gonna get neighbor walk buzz. You're gonna get garbage truck buzz. I wouldn't be doing that.
Right.
I thought about putting a bell on the front of me bloody
Fenso
for when studio people come, but then if I saw a bell,
I'd be ringing it.
I'd be ringing it.
Well, you got it.
Ding, 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 ding. Those damn kids.
I wonder if you had a bell.
You want a bell camera? Oh, do I?
Didn't even look.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I felt my way through that.
Did you know?
No.
Science corner, so science.
Sure.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Wombat shits.
Yeah.
A square.
Yep, I did know that.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
Thought that was weird.
Square ass.
Well, I said it to a chick at this wedding we were at.
Yeah.
I'll give you a wedding update, by the way.
Oh, is this Who Dat Dude?
I was who that dude.
If you missed the last episodes, it's Who Dat Dude is when you look at your wedding photos from 20 years ago and you see someone in there and you're like, who's that dude?
Yeah. I was kind of that
You're
dude.
him. Yeah. Because you never seen him again.
Look.
It's the life of a plus one.
I'd like to.
It's the life of a plus one.
It's the nice couple starting their life together, but been together for 10 years, which I did appreciate.
Okay.
Then you know it's a real wedding.
Yeah, you gotcha.
Yeah.
And it took him that long to save up for it.
That's right. So it's a special occasion. And
what was the DJ like?
No DJ, but we'll get into the wedding facts later.
Okay.
But I was like running out of shit to say, so I thought I'll do some pod material.
What at the thing to get
just to talk to people,
just to get a response.
And wombat shit came up somehow, and she didn't believe me, so I pulled it up, and sure enough, look that up. Wombat shit's a square.
Yeah, there you go.
That is science. That is science.
That's so science.
I don't know how, don't know why.
I think there was another sciencey thing. Our brother Mick we had dinner last night. He was talking about the black hole that's gigantic, that's in our universe,
right?
Sucking things in constantly,
right?
Pulling light in.
Yeah, well, that's what it does.
Yeah, and they've taken all these photos of deep stars that are like over time getting sucked into just the rim of it and going whoosh and shooting off, and they're like, oh, there it is. Every time something crosses that bit, they fling off quite rapidly, and then
the event horizon.
So that's happening.
Where's this?
Look.
Is it because he showed me the photo? It kind of looks messed with, doesn't it? Like
it looks like a
enhanced
photo of a UFO, but it's what is it? It's the
new Webb telescope. I think
what I mean by that is that it's out of focus, blurry. It's just a thing on a black background.
And then they add colour to it.
It's called the Sagittarius A.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's right in the A-hole. Right in the center.
Ugh.
It's a little bit of a science joke there for you.
Plus tax.
Now, I'm right on the bloody hitting him on the right keys today.
No, you've got that dialed.
Well, let me give you some background music then.
Oh, thank you. Do you know who else has got it dialed in?
Who?
This is a recommendation, 100%.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
The place is called Rupert on Rupert's, or Rupert's on Rupert.
Because I'm tired.
So, Rupert.
Rupert.
That mother?
No, Ruprecht. She's not our mother.
Yeah. Excuse me.
May I go to the bathroom first?
It's a venue in Collingwood, Melbourne, and that's where the wedding was. So I thought I'd give you a full rundown of the venue, just in case you're looking for a little spot to redo de dandy to go and have a celebration.
Why don't you?
Is that how we talk?
I think so.
What happened to that? Is that my headphones? Oh, you son of a bitch.
You stepped on it, you dirty dog. All right, yeah. What do they got?
Well, first of all,
Ruprecht, eat your applesauce.
Food.
Great.
Roop food.
Roop food.
Classic standards. But for your vegetarianos, these guys are vegetarian. The wedding.
Oh, okay. So
you don't have to have
no meat.
No meat.
None of the traditional Jezbot idea of wheeling in a trolley full of cheeseburgers.
Well, that's what I really wanted towards the end of the night. We'll get there.
Okay.
But we had some good canapes.
Okay.
Like a cucumber with like a beetroot puree on top and like nice delish.
Yeah, but
coming around, service was 100% Smiles.
100% smiles.
Oh, 100% smiles, attentive staff members,
Yeah.
which I did appreciate.
For all your vegetarian needs.
I could do with every once in a while, a meat dish.
Okay.
And not faking.
No.
And not a tofu option.
No.
Because I need meat. Right? Weddings are a long event.
Yeah.
All right. You get there at like 2/3.
Yeah.
For a 3 o'clock start.
Yeah. You want sustenance.
You do. Then you got, because you haven't had brekkie.
No.
Really.
No.
Coffee or bananas.
Yeah. You've had a beer.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. 3/3 is the first sort of round.
Okay.
So you get married. The ceremony happens.
DVD, da-da-da.
It was all very nice. I'm not going to get into the actual wedding.
Good.
But like more so the venue. Because I don't usually have a respect for venues. So
venue review.
yeah, there you go.
Sure.
Rupert on Rupert's Review Restaurant. It is a restaurant, by the way.
Correct.
So food, service, vibe, staff, and toilets. I've got to go out of 100.
Yeah.
I've got to go like 99
Really?
point like something or other.
Okay.
Toilet setup was second to none.
Right. Did they have the ceiling exhausts on full?
They had speakers in the toilets.
So you could hear the speeches?
You could hear the speeches, but also drown out the sound.
Ah, gotcha.
Because it's unisex.
I like it.
So you got a unisex and a unisex stall, and then a disabled stall. So you got 3 stalls next to each other.
This is a very woke venue.
Yes.
All vegetarian.
Yeah, and the ramps,
3 categories of
ramps
humans.
to get into it. So it was probably an old mechanics or something back in the day.
Okay.
And they've converted this warehouse into a.
Is it down a little alley?
It is down a one-way street.
I reckon I played this place.
Yeah.
I think I played it.
It was well, look, the toilets. Let's just stick with the toilets because, like, I'm always a stickler for Adani. Like, they stayed clean throughout the night. People had respect for them.
Okay.
Because when you open the door after you've done your necessaries, it could be a bloke, it could be a chick,
Okay.
it could be the mother, it could be the bride. So, like, keep it clean. Toilet seats down as you come out. I think that's
it's a necessary.
It's a necessary. And then you come out, and then there's a big glass mirror, and then all the sinks.
Gotcha.
So you come out, get your hair did, you fix it up, and
fixaroo.
Conveniently located in the venue as well, right in the bang smack in the middle. So it wasn't on the middle of the dance floor.
Okay, good.
Decor, second to none.
Okay.
Good usage of plants in this place.
Not fakos.
Not fakos. So very tall ceilings, and then with instead of roof, you had laser light. So lots of light coming down in this one section, and that's where all the plants were hanging down, going up.
Yeah.
So even though it was a sort of a colder day, we were inside outside.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I like it. Perfect.
So 3:30 comes, ceremony's done. Everyone rolls a tear. Which I think is a whole another experience we're leaving on the table. People love to cry. Right. They had their little dog come in as the ring holder. What do you call those guys?
So, ring bearer.
Ring bearer.
Ring barker.
And that's what got all the girls around us. They all started rolling tears.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we do a nightclub or a club where you
called doggos.
It's called come to cry. Stated.
Criers.
Something like criers.
Town criers.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's really emotional. Like there's slideshows of your grandmother.
Do you ever know that you're my hero?
YouTube videos of.
I can hear the playlist now.
Of dogs seeing their.
Can I get a gig there?
Yeah, sure. If you want to cry,
I do.
You got to start the crying though.
Yeah. Okay, I'm the cry key.
Yeah, the key crier.
Key crier.
Yeah, you're the one.
Everybody, who wants a bottle of champagne? Come up here and have a whinge with me.
No, you've got to say how you've overcome some sort of tragedy in your life to be here today, and then the music crescendos, and then a picture of a dog seeing its owner for the first time coming back from Afghanistan.
Compares to you.
I just think there's something there.
Okay, sure. I like it. So lots of crying at the wedding, but surely lots of laugh and tears. I mean, the girls all gushed over the doggo carrying the ring bearing barker.
Well, these guys were quite funny. Their speeches were good.
Okay.
They kept it clean, kept it tight, kept it in the heart.
Okay.
So that was good.
Yep.
Let's see what else I've got. Oh yeah, just a little bit of. I would add the meat at the end of the night because it was like a 9-hour wedding.
Yeah.
So come 11:30.
We can be done with the vegetarian idea.
Wow, let's just call up, get some French fries, get some potato chips, get some simple pies, pasties like that.
A round of fish and
doesn't have to
chips.
be fancy. Yeah.
Was there fish?
No fish.
No fish.
Well, I think. Well, see, these guys were really good. Like they knew they sussed out who Cass was because they knew she had food issues.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They came up to her and said, "Are you Cassie?" Like,
Right.
Yeah, I am.
How'd you
She
know?
said, "Well, I've got all this for you."
Ah,
And they had a special menu for Cassie.
that's great.
So I was pretty impressed with
Great.
that.
So
Now-
you guys are more than plus ones then.
Oh no, we were no.
Because I guess when you go to an extra level to cater for somebody's food needs, then in the photo later on, it's not so much who that dude. It was like, oh yeah, those guys.
Another who dat dude is all the photos I was taking with the Polaroid camera of the band,
Yeah, okay.
the bar staff. I thought that was a good move though, like because the kitchen was on sort of in the area, like you could see what was going on.
Okay, so it's part of the atmos.
Yes.
So yeah, that's photo worthy.
So I got one of them, put that in the little book.
Did they know you were?
Yeah. They say the Polaroid, and you go. Like, one dude said, "Has that got a USB stick in it?" And I went, "No, mate, it's a fucking actual
printer.
printer."
Remember when we went to the murderer weekend for Sin City, and we went roaming around the spooky property mansion, taking random photos of beds and stuff. But one of us stood in the corner, facing the corner in the shadows, and then you slip that into the old party pack.
Yeah.
Later on, they're like, "What the fucking
Who is
shit?"
that? But that was that's the good thing about those Polaroids. Even though they are expensive, you get to take that book home that night.
Oh, it's done.
So yeah, the
Done and
bride
dusted.
and groom, they're going, "That was sweet." And then when they're having their debrief, going, "That was such a good night," but they've got no
Who's that
evidence. They've got no evidence of it. So you take that little book home, and you've got instant Polaroids.
Yeah, you get to see all the other angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good little recommendation. Always have a Polaroid camera there.
Yeah, I try to find some to buy. They are
Quite expensive.
quite
yeah.
expensive.
Now let's move on to the bar staff.
Okay. Okay.
Right, I had to give this guy a tip at the end of it.
Really?
I slipped him a $5.
A $5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was like, I went up there once. I said, "Yeah, mate, how's it going? Yeah, what beers you got?" And I said, "Which one would Cassie like?" And she said, "That one." I said, "2 of those, please."
2 squeaky wheels, thanks.
2 squeaky wheels. And then every time I went up there, he just nodded at me.
Yeah, because
I just went 2. Just went 2. And I said, "Yes, please."
Yeah.
And did not cop shit the whole night for like I was going up every, I don't know,
Every other
4 or
drink.
5 minutes. Little glasses.
Glasses.
Never got cut off. He never looked at me sideways.
Okay.
But this is what you got to do if you are a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
Be sure to be seen to be drinking water.
Ah.
So at about 6:30. So I'm 3 hours of drinking so far.
Yeah.
I switched it up. I went up and did my nod, and he goes, "You want another 2?" I said, No. I'll have some waters. So I pounded waters for an hour.
Okay.
So now I'm at 4:30.
So now you've guaranteed unlimited service.
That's right. But here's the thing:
This
you got
guy's
it.
well hydrated.
So you got your ceremony finishes at 3:30, and then you got your classic mistake with weddings that I didn't do. You go off to get your photos.
Yeah.
So you're away from your party for an hour and a half.
Yeah, and you guys are just seeing some 3-piece band have a jam. That's pretty much all it is for the 2 hours, right?
Pretty much.
Let me guess. Double bass.
No, it was good.
Saxophone.
Never underestimate the power of a banjo.
Oh, banjo.
We had a 3-piece guitar band.
Where's me washboard?
Where's me washboard? He had a kick drum, so you doom, doom.
Where's me washboard?
And they were doing like all those kind of Mumford and Sons, and then a Bowie song, and it starts off normal.
Yeah.
I'm a spaceman. I'm a rocket man with a banjo.
Yeah.
It's killer.
Okay.
That was like a killer.
Yeah.
Halfway through his set, I'm like, man, that
Shut
band,
up.
I've got to get that. I've got to get more banjo
I'm
solos.
going to need more $5 tips.
I did. So this time I got a tenner. And during their break, I went up to him and said, this crispy tenner is either for The Devil Went Down to Georgia Banjo Man or a face-melting solo at some stage during the night. He goes, yeah, no worries. And I said, if you don't want to play the solo, spend it wisely. But good work. Good work.
That's good. Very noble of you.
Yeah.
So why do you always boo me at my gigs?
Because there's no banjos.
Sure.
So they did a good set. I think the singer's voice is going to be way blown out, though.
Oh, okay. He
Little bit.
belted it.
He melted it. It was
Melted
I think,
it?
Yeah, I think
said belted.
he was belting and he melted it.
Right.
And I think he had a couple of gigs that week, so his voice was rusty. Whiskey. But they were good. I wish I could remember their band name because I'd give them a little bit of a shout out.
The Banjo Boys.
So yeah, this is question. The wishing well at a wedding.
Okay.
Right? That's where you put the cash in.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
How much?
$5? Another $5 tip?
What do you put in? What's the rule?
Okay. Well, the rule is a percentage of what you think you are per head, I reckon.
A percentage?
A percentage.
Not the full amount?
Yeah, like if you chucked in $100, it's a lot, isn't it?
When was the last time
When
was the last time you hosted a wedding or paid for a wedding?
Never.
Never
ago.
You're talking about the drinks package, dude, that they were bringing out. And it never stopped.
Okay.
You got to be looking at $175 per head.
Is it?
You would imagine.
Okay.
You would have to.
I would have said 120.
120.
Canapes all night. Standing room only.
Yeah. Soaking wet. There were chairs.
Okay.
But scattered around, I think you've got to be looking at least $150 per purse,
right,
per head.
Even in the wishing well.
In the wishing well, you got to pay for what it costs them to have you there, especially if you're you're like a plus one. Don't you think?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You got to.
It can't be like this guy. We barely know him. We invited him to his wedding, and then he put in a 50.
Okay.
You know?
Who that dude?
Who that dude?
I don't know. Like, you're on a budget. You've been invited to something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plus, I'm giving out tips here and there, and
I'm always on the other side of the turntables. Timmy turntables. So I don't get to, even if I'm invited to a wedding. Like, we got invited to a wedding just recently in October, and I said, "What's the bet that my invitation is not as a participant, it's as an entertainer?"
Probably more than likely.
Yeah.
What do you think of? What do you think of that though?
I hate it.
Yeah, but you'll hate
I've
standing
been
around
invited
at the wedding. You'll hate that.
I've been invited to 2 weddings.
Mine. Oh yeah, but you played at mine.
By proxy. Or did I?
Yeah, you played.
Okay. 2 weddings, not yours. And I think I've been to about 170.
Right, played at. Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, it's rough. Do you ever get tips from the...
occasionally, but it's done rudely.
I'll give you $50 if you shut this off right now.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I'll give you $50 to go out and study how to be a bloody better DJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a faster way to say that is boo. Get that a lot.
Yeah. Here's the other bloody thing.
Yeah.
I thought I'll wear my green suit.
Yep. Classic green.
No one wears
Who
green.
wears green?
No one wears green.
You did.
I did. So did the groom.
Ah.
His jacket was a nice sleek green.
Yeah.
The mother-in-law had bloody There's people in green everywhere.
There's tippity dude out of the greenhouse.
Oh, bloody hell, Melbourne.
So this is like, but that's not a faux pas on a guy's part. If a chick goes to a wedding wearing a white dress,
that's no good.
Faux pas.
Faux pas.
Faux pas. Etiquette. You don't do it.
No, you
so
don't.
so I think like there was a while there where you go to a wedding and everyone's wearing a blue suit.
Yeah,
and you're stuck in your black suit.
Your real
You're
estate
like,
shoot.
Wow, you're still wearing a black suit, bro. Everybody does blue.
Yeah. Yeah, the real estate agents ruin that though.
I always wonder
that's the uniform.
What are we going with? Brown belt or black belt on a blue suit?
I think brown belt, brown shoes.
Okay. Not white belt? It's too much of a statement, isn't it?
It's kind of like a Smurf outfit, isn't it?
You could go white belt, white handkerchief in the top pocket.
It's risque.
It is. And a white fedora.
With a blue suit.
Yeah.
So you are a Smurf.
It's almost zoot. It's halfway between zoot and suit.
Okay. I'll dig it.
You know, I'm here to get down tonight, guys.
So weddings.
Okay.
I can't go past it. And as the sun started to go down, the greenery turned to nice lamps everywhere. The lighting was perfect. Lighting and promotions, man. You know I'm all about my lighting.
Yeah.
The
there's
perfect
a
amount of light.
time where it's going to come down.
Perfect vibe of light. Here's one last tip.
Sure.
And then I'll shut the hell up about weddings. If you can get yourself someone to do a haka,
Yeah.
get a haka
Okay.
at your wedding.
Okay. Was there a hugger?
There was a bloody haka there.
Okay.
Did
he stay all night?
He sang in Kiwi or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Old Lang Syne.
Oh yeah.
Really good in another language. And then he did his haka after that.
Okay.
And I'll be bloody a robot if I didn't bloody roll a tear.
Oh, you rolled a tear.
We all bloody rolled a tear. He got a 5.
He got a 5 for that.
So yeah,
5 for my tears.
I've got to give you a full 1,100% recommend dash. I don't know the owners. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't usually like giving people props.
No.
But undeservedly.
Yeah, but
this one's got to go Rupert on Rupert's. Rupert on Rupert.
It
really must go.
Okay, there you go. Weddings.
You can cut the music off now if you want.
Is it? Okay, yeah, sure.
Wedding's over.
Just as a sidebar, in those 170 weddings, what people don't understand, you go there and you get all gushed up about, oh, it's so great, the speeches are great. But I've seen that episode, right? Seen this episode. When you see it 170 times, it's formulaic.
Question: how many times do you see the brides, or the what do you call them? The bridal party hooking up?
Answer. Not the hookups, but I thought you were going to say, how often do you see the bridal party dance in through the brides,
yeah,
make a spectacle of it. We're going to do a big thing. We're all everybody's going to clap along and just dance. No, it wouldn't be that cool. What would it be? It'd be like a Pharrell song.
Oh yeah. Because I'm happy.
Yeah, happy doody-dee.
No, I did see. I was like,
do something different.
I was like, hey, to one of the bridesmaids. I was like, hey, check out your sister over there. She's passing on with the brother.
Oh right.
And they were hooking up. I thought, now that's a perfect hookup story.
Is it?
For the next wedding in 10 years, you go, so how did you guys meet? Well,
your wedding.
Your wedding.
Boom. Seen this episode.
Anyway.
Seen it. You don't understand how formulaic that is. I've seen it all.
So what do you do differently?
I put all the songs the exact same songs in a different order.
Right. What about just elope?
What's elope?
Just run away.
And elope.
Elope.
I thought you said, what about elope?
Is that the band?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad name. Elope. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our band name.
It's better than the band Joes. And everybody in the band's called Joe.
Joe, yeah. No, I got it.
No banjos.
We don't have any banjos. So confusing.
Yeah, the banjos.
They rock up. Where's the banjos?
Yeah.
We are.
Very common name. Eat It Joe's. Remember that on every cartoon? Eat It Joe's.
Sure.
Who's Joe? And what does he sell? Is he a cafe? Is he one of those?
He's a cafe. He's a greasy Joe's. Sloppy burgers. You got your chicken pot pies.
Sloppy Joe's. What is a Sloppy Joe's? Is that from Eat at Joe's.
Sloppy Joe is like your classic standard bolognese sauce.
Is it?
I believe so. And it's like a Sloppy Joe is like that in bread or in a biscuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching a little bit of infomercials on the YouTubes.
Okay.
And in particular, really, really bad, because I'm looking for stuff like the tuna mold, and that we did in a past episode, where you put all the glycerin and squeeze it.
It's like
you
have a pate
fish cake.
Yeah.
Ugh. But what I found is most American foods, when done through the like the special hot plate or the make burgers in seconds, that kind of thing, lots of sloppy ingredients. You see them putting the applesauce on, and we make pecan pies.
Yeah, but isn't that what food actually looks like? And then, they spend millions of dollars making like a cheeseburger look awesome on the ad when it falls together, and it's like, man, I got to get me some Maccas.
But back at the factory, it's all meat squirt. Meat squirt's blocked again, Joe. Get your fist in there.
Did I ever tell you about that? When we're in, I must have said this when Cass and I were at a honeymoon or whatever in Vietnam, and we're swimming in the pool, and get to talking to this older couple, and what do you do, mate? And he goes, I used to work at Nutrigrain.
Okay.
And he goes,
wow,
I'll just give you.
I love that stuff.
He goes, yeah, but I personally don't eat it or would ever let my kids eat any of that shit.
And I want to hear that.
And I would recommend you never eat a Nutrigrain as long as you live.
Man, it's like the creator of mRNA technology all over again.
Okay, why? But what's going on? Because he goes, well, the squelching pipes, like you were saying, like corrode so quickly.
Yeah.
Like the processing goods that goes through the
rustifies
and the inside of the tubes, and he's going, these are high end
caustic,
like good proper pipes for cooking.
Yeah.
And he goes,
pipes.
and it just decimates the
food pipes.
Food pipe. Clean out my pipes. Have a scrape out.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's just never eat it. Just don't put it in your body. It's not food.
Because basically when you chew it down to go down your pipos, you're turning it back into that guzz before it was formed. And if that's corroding, may have corrosive properties. That's pretty bad.
It's pretty rank.
Because I did hear about that machine that makes the French fries. And you put all the potato goods in the top. I guess it's a really firm Deb mix.
Oh, what? So they don't even...
And then you pull the lever and it squelches out chips straight into a deep fryer.
So is it like? Is there like
six? Pinched off.
Is there 6 different shapes
of?
Was there 6 different shapes of fries, and they're all identical because it's like a potato. They get the potatoes, they add all the sugar in it, they mash it all up, and then they put it in the mold.
Yeah,
and then it pushes out like French fries.
Yeah, we'll see. One telltale sign is when the chip is tapered up the top, like a little angle. That's where the snippers have come off. Oh. Yeah, so listening to this right now, you've had a squelch chip.
Speaking of...
Straight into the dippity-doo-dah.
Macca's, like, we just drove past it. It's always packed.
Isn't it?
I'm like...
Isn't it?
What about the microplastics?
I think Macca's completely pulled out of Russia. No more Macca's at Russia
or
anymore.
Kicked out.
Yeah. Get out. But what do you got there? You got potato pies. You've got borscht.
And
borscht.
Vodka.
And vodka, yeah.
But the slushies are awesome. Vodka slushies, I would imagine.
Yeah. The bottomless cups.
Well, what do you do? What's the Russian McDonald's? What's a Russian name? McVlad's.
McIvans.
Yeah, there you go. Igor.
I guess so. Igor?
I don't know any Russian names, really.
Neither do I. I know the... no, that was Swedish. The Swedish chef.
That's the guy.
Racist puppets.
So the pending food crisis all over the world, food's just the golden age.
I ate all my food from the last pending food shortage. So what do I need now?
The golden age of cheap food's over, apparently.
Yeah, right.
So Soylent, Macca's, we go to the fried bloody goose, the Deb, the Nutrigrains.
One large Soylent, please. Yeah.
Just I always wanted it just to be able to have a pill or a goose or something so I didn't have to eat.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Yes.
You see, you always have to go back to that what cost. Because like, what are you putting in that pill? It's not like a Willy Wonka's thing where you go, now I'm tasting beef casserole. Now it's the dessert's coming.
It's not going to be that.
It's not going to be that. And you just have an incomplete 3-course meal in a pill. I don't think we should do it because it's like fat blasters.
Oh yeah,
fat blasters. You put the old powdered stuff in a glasso.
Yeah.
Swoosh that down.
Oh.
And then it turns into gelatin.
And it fills your gut up. Yeah. Do they still sell that shit?
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's the thing, is it?
You may have the following side effects, such as chronic sleepiness,
diarrhea,
clear diarrhea, and swelling of the kidneys, brain, and eyeballs. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Plus tax.
I don't know. Fat blasters. You don't want a pill. Don't want to put it in convenience. You don't want the Neuralink telling you you're hungry, you're not hungry, because it's inevitably going to say you crave Soylent. You crave Soylent.
Soylent.
You're like, honey, you got any more cans of Soylent Green?
Oh, there's so much to look forward to.
Soylent would make a good soup, though. I don't want to eat the chunks.
Soylent as a base for your soup.
Oh, there's a base for everything.
Yeah.
Tuna mold.
Do you know what you need for Soylent? You just need a teaspoon
of Soylent
in the bottom of the pan.
Every time. Oh, it's MSG.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You get that real pork human flesh taste that you just can't beat.
MSG was his initials.
Yeah, you can also get the FDC and the
all the ones.
All of them.
All the
every
initials.
combination. We're gonna go to hell in a handbasket. When is all deliveries to hell in a handbasket? Is that how it works?
It's like the stork.
Going to hell in a handbasket.
You get born in a nappy in a stork. A stork delivers you
in a basket.
I thought it was a nappy.
Don't they?
Oh, wait, yeah.
No, I think you're saying a basket now, and I'm saying nappy. I think you're right. It's just
it's a nappy.
It's like a sack.
A sack, yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you go into hell, it's definitely going to be in a handbasket.
If you're an orphan, you're a handbasket.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So as soon as you're abandoned, are you going to hell?
Because
you're in a handbasket.
We'll soon find out. Soon enough. And will it be soon enough?
We should ask the 8-ball if we're going to hell in a handbasket. That's for sure. Definitely. It's sad.
And that's the positive one, isn't it?
That's right.
You might want to hit me in the face. You do. I can tell. Well, why don't you do it?
Why don't you punch me in the fucking face?
Yeah. We haven't done this one for a while.
For years.
Years.
I reckon.
Do you want to punch someone in the face, Tim?
Well, we're watching all these bloody politicians clamour for this opposition.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of seeing the candidates coming on television with their fucking bent eyes and
their bloody crooked smiles.
Yeah, but this is the thing. All of the money in your campaign is going to slander the other side.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we'll put them as puppets. We'll put them as buckets with holes in it.
I've seen that
Talk
one.
about taxes leaking out. That's a good one. Sally.
Yeah. Who do you think that was based? Like, there's an ad going, because this is going to air after the election.
Sure.
Singing "There's a Hole in the Bucket, Dear Liza, Dear Liza." Now, if you're not aware of the song, it's like from the 1930s.
Yeah.
A comedy duo doing their vaudeville. Very, like, old.
Long.
We were taught it by our auntie when we were like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Right? It hasn't had any cultural significance for about 50 years.
I don't think it has.
And when you put the Hole in the Bucket song in your ad, there's a hole in the budget,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dear Morrison. The elbow.
Yeah.
Who is that aimed at? Because the kids don't know anything about that song.
No.
Right?
No.
It's obviously based
Unless
on...
there's been a remix.
It's 60 plus or 50 plus would be the only people that get the reference.
Yeah, and remember it.
Bucket song.
Not remember it fondly either. Because it's the kind of thing you listen to once and then never listen to again. Because it goes on about the axe. Goes on about
how will you fix the boat? Well, with an axe, with the straw.
Around.
Damn, that was easy to make money back then, wasn't it?
It was. You just need one core of an idea.
Comedy.
Comedy is based on that. But not like today. They go get a podcast scenario where we've got to shoot and fire ideas constantly out.
We don't have
out
to.
Out of our food tubes.
Yes.
Constantly. In
Gotta
one
get it out.
continuous stream straight into the lard. Sizzle away.
Wow.
So that's who I want to punch in the face.
Right. Politicians.
Yeah, but TV commercials.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
In a whole. I went done with that.
Then
you're not getting through with somebody that's really excited about home insurance.
Do you know what I found interesting about all the posters and the bloody people and the vote this one and vote that one? The lack of graffiti on them.
Yeah.
Like the moustache, the Hitler moustaches or the
Texter.
The glasses. They're cutting out words.
The arrow through the head.
Yeah. Like,
Come on.
I mean, they're all over people's front yards, which first of all is bold. Like putting your candidate like, I'm voting for bloody Dan in a stick.
Yeah.
And it's like, you want to get your house egged.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get your car scraped.
Do you want moustaches drawn on everything in your property? Not enough vandalism. Because it's wasted money. That's going into landfill with the TVs and whatnot.
Well, it's littering. You're not allowed to just go
but
put posters.
after they've run and lost or run and won, who's keeping that?
Yeah, who goes and picks up the posters?
That's it. So can we have at it? Can there be like a week after where the losers, they all get, it's fair game.
The losers have to go and pick up everyone else's signs.
Pick up the signs, see? Yeah. But I think it should be like, we did it. You also get given with your sign of the latest candidate, a we did it sign, or better luck next time.
Better luck next time. No, well
Nice
done.
try.
Well done. Nice try. But it turns out, like, because this is future prediction, the dick that you drew on the ballot, the dick and balls,
Yep.
he won. So, like,
with a landslide. Yeah.
So let's just be a bit more mindful next time around, because otherwise we're going to have more of what we just had.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, we are. It's the
more
same
of the same,
dish.
please.
We're eating from the same trough.
When the top two monopolies or the top duopolies back each other.
Yeah, when it's the Monopoly Man versus Mr. Sheen.
Yeah.
It's one and the same, isn't it? Mr. Magoo.
Or they're going to preference, Labor's going to preference Liberal, and Liberal's going to preference Labor.
And together we'll join as one, like Voltron.
Yeah.
Form of torso.
Form of corruption.
Yeah. They're coming together. So
good times.
Yeah, vote well. Vote strong.
Vote often.
As often as you can.
Yeah.
Only comes around but once every
other
week.
Yeah. Always use a pen and take a photo of a biro.
Yeah.
Bring your own biro because they give you pencils, and you know what happens with the pencil? You can erase it.
Yeah, you can.
And then take a bloody photo and send it to yourself.
Proof of purchase, because they can't trace your vote.
They can audit. Yeah, they can audit. Yeah. They can call you up and go, "Hey, did you vote? Yeah, I voted."
Yeah, but you don't check your you put it in the ballot box and then it becomes anonymous. You get ticked off at the starter.
You do.
There's no
that's
real
right.
way of tracing it back. It's the perfect crime, isn't it? The paper trail is a nightmare.
So this is polidicks. We haven't done politics in forever.
4 years.
Yeah, don't often talk about
the
politics.
snaggers.
Oh, you like the sausage.
Lots of people are saying, have you voted yet? Have you voted? Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, what do you mean yet? It's Saturday. I'm not going there with all those assholes.
No, but you see,
how are you going to get your sausage?
if you voted 2 weeks ago, what happens if there's a blunder or a gaffe or a bloody policy you don't like? Or Scott Morrison tackles a little bloody...
Well, you find out he doesn't drive a white car, he drives a blue car. And you were going to vote for the guy with the white car because you like white cars.
I do like white cars.
That's politics right
Did
there.
you see ScoMo spear tackle that little 5-year-old playing rugby? Fucking idiot.
What did he do?
He spear tackled him. Doing a photo op. They're all playing around, and I think he got a little bit too...
Oh, the other boys in the club are going to love this. Is that right?
Look, it's...
We know about you, ScoMo. So, get him out.
Nothing to see here. Here it is, Tim.
Kill them all.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh, he's going to spirit tackle. Why? What are you doing, man? He's going to... Whoa, he really fucking annihilates that kid. That's bad press.
A week out, but you've already voted for this guy because you did your pre-votes.
You did your pre... Yeah. You
wait, you do it...
Pre-votes.
Splurg.
Couldn't wait to the day, could you?
Got to wait. Don't prematurely vote.
Wait
to the day.
Yeah. Because you never know what's going to come out. They're going to play that... Like, it's a game of Uno. You hold off your...
Draw four
till
right to
you're
the
almost done.
Right to the
you
end.
Smoke that fool, right? There's draw 4s coming.
That's
one of them.
That is.
That's a reverse. I wish I could have reversed it to the other player.
A bit of buyer's remorse. But we'll see what happens and see if the next guy gets everyone on board and everything.
I reckon he's going to do all right. Shit. No, you know what they're going to do. Here's my future prediction. New leader.
Oh,
you just somebody and they just go, new leader of the party.
Well, it's the pyramid scheme, all these bloody major parties. Start off as a bloody clerk, suck a couple of dicks, do some crimes.
There it is. There he is.
Rip some bloody business. Earn respect.
Yeah.
Okay?
Prove you're not a narc.
Bit of sniff some chairs.
Yeah.
After your colleagues have been sitting on them, look that one up. It's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Watch porno at Parliament.
The huge. Vote Quimby.
Where's my taxes going?
Where is your taxes going? Just have a look. It's not worth it. Okay, well let's see what happens.
That was intense.
That's probably a good wrap up point.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see who wins.
We done did it.
We left on. I was going to say coat hanger. We left on a
cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah. And
but you see, they already know who won.
Well, let's ask the April.
Aha.
How do you go? Is it going to be Dear Labour?
Was it a giant douche or a turd sandwich?
Will it be Labour? No, it doesn't look so. No, it doesn't look so. So
is it Liberal?
Is it going to be Liberal? Because there's only two parties. And my eyes tell me.
Deceiving me.
And my eyes are saying.
He's got his torch out.
Answer unclear.
Well, that just means the future hasn't been...
No, it's the stand. They're going to go to standard 50-50 again. He won by 53. He lost by 3.
You do the math.
You do the math. Don't forget to vote. Get out there.
Yeah, get out there and make this place a better place.
Turn it into one nation.
Yeah.
I'm Dream of Taco.
I'm Jezbot. Thanks for listening.
And also with you.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
the turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That little technique, I pull the turnstile back like that, boom, boom. My upper body is not moving, just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.